Okay, you know what? I just won't be named something spectacular. It's fine.
Huh. But we're already live. And then we'll have to say, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever you're having. We hope you're having a fantastic one. We are back with Age of Wonders 4 again. Oh, that's right. I explored the world, so now my scout does nothing. Right. Sorry, scout. You're dead now because you forgot how
I'm
to.
just on a
Oh,
small
speaking of
peninsula.
scouts, that's actually another interesting thing, Brennan. Is you see, and I have a feeling that this is just the tip of the iceberg. That they're going to be releasing a lot more content with this, which of course will require more balancing. But did you see what they did with the scout units? Specifically, I think it's for the nomads right now, but the units, the scout for the nomad is actually two things. It's a scout plus a ranged unit, like it has those specific designations,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is a big deal because of like certain buffs from different whatever tomes apply to specific units, right? So it's
Right.
like it's a typed thing. So I was watching one of the YouTubers I watched that plays Age of Wonders. Uh, he actually had a bunch of scouts that like later on in the game, because of the tomes he had, were actually pretty strong, because he had a lot like the tome of the Zephyr and just a lot of the ones that specifically buff
Archers.
ranged units.
Right.
Yes,
Archers.
archers. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The the Zephyr actually. Yeah. The Zephyr makes me laugh. There's Yep. So depending on the race you pick, you come with a longbowman, which does more damage than the Zephyr, but the longbowman's a tier 1, not a tier 2 magic. Yeah. I think it's just balancing.
Oh, for sure it is.
Just very funny to me. Funny, funny, funny. Can we stop putting these giant, terrible uh, things in my area, please?
If I say no, would you be upset?
Well,
No, no, we may not stop doing it. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of this update is interesting. I mean, I don't think I would personally use the nomads either. I don't think moving around my city is an interesting thing at all. It's kind of seems more. I mean, because part of the thing, right? Part of the and when I was watching him, like they really don't have the AI doesn't really have this sorted out yet.
no.
Because one of the things about the cities is that when they're packed up, they have no defenses. They are defenseless.
Right.
So they obviously, a normal person would want to move them with an army, so they're protected.
Well, you have
But
to.
the AI did not get that memo, and
No?
they very much just move them around just all by themselves.
Well,
So
sure.
they can just be taken, or just destroyed rather, because I mean, you kind of capture it. It's just your city when that happens.
You get a new thing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I don't even know how you would. Well, the AI is its own bucket of worms.
Yeah, for sure.
its own little thing. Yeah. So this backfire thing's got to be just wrecking you, Tristan.
I actually have not cast
So-
a single spell yet, except for in combat.
So not every backfire is negative. I mean, most of them are, but not all of them, which is kind of interesting. And there's even a specific. You guys probably don't know this, but unless you read the patch notes, but there is a specific. What are they called? The things where you throw in wonder. Yeah, there's a specific wonder where its thing is that it grants you only negative backfires, or sorry, only positive backfires.
Right.
So very very handy if you do the backfire thing.
Right. If you find them, if you find that one specific thing.
Yes.
I'm going to be a little honest here. The map looks kind of like something a not terribly competent AI system would generate. Just gonna say that.
What do you mean? I'm in the corner on a land that's slowly turning into night, and everyone else has the rest of the world.
Well, yeah. So I've revealed the entire world, and the bottom part's just kind of special.
Do you like my 2 wonders?
Your 2 wonders. Let's see. Where is your?
Oh, you have 2 of them.
Where's your other city?
I was falsely denounced.
These are not wonders. These are landmarks. So these.
Yes.
The 2 landmarks are what you're talking about.
Well, I have that, then I have the Wonder, the Bandit Way, and the Clawmark Cave.
Yep, so you have the Hero Grounds, and then you have the Crimson Crest right next to each other.
Yep. And they...
Oh, speaking of, do you have? Oh, are you a vampire, Kristen?
No. My land's slowly turning to night, but no.
That would mean yes, wouldn't it? Isn't that what that would mean?
No, he is not, but he is in a situation where either someone near him is, or
No, it's the landmark that's doing this.
right, the landmark.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's not. I mean, there might not be an actual. I can't remember. Is there a? I mean, I don't think that there's. I mean, does Sunless have a negative effect?
No,
I mean, I know as a positive if you're a vampire, but I don't think it has a negative effect.
no, I don't think it has a negative effect.
I mean, there's Sunny, which if you're a vampire, that can pose problems for you.
That's true. Okay, so you need to go here, so we heal. You need to go here. You're done, you're done, you're done.
Oh, the other thing is, I think they need to do a lot more work on. I mean, I like the idea of like faded regions and stuff. I just think that they're not really there yet. I don't think.
No.
Like even now that they've introduced astral barons, I think they moved a little further away from the mark. Because I think that there is already a problem with how faded regions were generating, especially as it pertains to like resources like ores, magical materials and stuff. And so now I think that they've made it worse because now they've introduced this other type of terrain that can not only interfere with how the magic material generates, but can also straight up destroy magic material nodes, which is not great.
Oh, well, yeah. Then, yeah. So this is your comment where now you start out with broken nodes.
Yes, exactly. And then to throw the cataclysm into it, whereas we could have faded regions, and so therefore reduce the generation chance of the magic materials showing up at all, and then we introduce the what are they called, astral barons, where now we're just going to destroy the ones that did generate. Now we're just going to destroy them.
Right, we're just straight up killing. We're just going to murder.
Yeah, so we're gone from. I think we've gone from bad to worse. I think is the moral of the story.
Isn't that the direction we're supposed to be going? Did I get the wrong memo?
No.
Are we?
Well, I mean, depending on what you're aiming for, I suppose is the big question.
Here is the event thing that you were talking about. I guess I could go do it so the people playing along at home could see.
I mean, I really do. I mean, it's interesting to me. I really do like how they've because they're almost going like quasi. I mean, I'm not really RPG, but they're getting like some more story elements, right, in the faded regions and stuff with like the different quests and whatnot that you can have there.
Oh, they're definitely trying to. We'll say RPG.
The sunless effect does have negatives.
Does it?
Yeah, I thought it did. Isn't it like a mischance or something like that?
No.
What is?
Or is it not?
It's
healing?
actually really bad. Units regeneration -5 per turn on world map, and then units receive 50% temporary hit points when healed in combat.
Okay, and then you're not vampires, right? So that's just a normal effect. Okay, because I thought there was
vampires. Correction. Cities that have Heartless are empires of an elder vampire are immune to these effects.
Right. So the other thing about that though is, and I think that this is something else that they should have sorted out before they really went gusto with the sunless terrain, is there's not really great ways to cleanse it either.
I mean, think there's any ways, are there?
Well,
There's restore land.
so there's terraforming effects, right?
Why is there a 40% chance of backfiring with my restore land? What have they done with my collapse? There's only supposed to be a 10%. What is happening?
Wait, look at it goes up though.
Right.
Brandon, do you see that little? Do you know where the cataclysm meter is?
Yeah, and I was telling Tristan about this. I told him any spell cast increases that.
Yes, but I'm also looking at it, and for every spell cast in the meter, all spells have...
The bottom one, for every level of the cataclysm. So if people are casting, including the NPCs, if they're casting a bunch of spells, the overall level is going to go up. Therefore, everyone will be punished by this.
Yes, there's only level 2, though, so it should only be 20. I don't know where the other 20% is coming from.
But there might be another like area effect. But you're not in astral barons, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, this is just this. I think this is just a straight bug, Sean, because all the spells I cast are also 40% backfire.
But there's usually a reason, though. I mean, it could be a bug. I'm not saying you're wrong. Right. I'm just saying that I've seen like 10 games of this in this new patch already, and this effect wasn't happening. So I think there's another factor at play. I don't know what it is, and I could be wrong. but
Well.
I think that there might be one.
There could be one. But I'm going to go do this faded thing, the fracture. Go trigger that event so that we can see the shiny.
I just cast that spell just for the Crimson Heart to turn it into something I can't use.
Good job. Good job. Then we will say
Yeah, is that what you wanted to do? Was that the goal?
we will say success.
I mean, Landmark does help with gaining knowledge, but a city with 3 more provinces also just creates all terrain within a 5 radius of it into the sunless. So I don't get a lot of real estate when my land, almost all of my available land is sunless.
So it's not helping you, is what you're saying.
I'm getting like 10 extra knowledge for the 3 provinces I have over there.
Well, I mean, sure, but is that enough? Is that enough land to justify it, though, or no?
I'm losing foresters by the day, by the raft.
Yes, so no. It sounds like a no.
I doubt that I'm going to have the capability of fighting this gold wonder, but I might as well just check.
Well, it's random.
Look, if I can incorporate it into my, weirdly enough, I'm going to call soon my capital. We'll see what happens.
Why are we? Whatever.
Oh, this one. There's not even a reason for me to take this wonder, except for like the rally. This counts as a forester. Gain mana and knowledge per forester. I can't have the.
That's kind of funny. There's some humor there.
I'm going to still try taking it anyway.
It's not the ha-ha kind of humor, but there's some humor there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can make this work.
Can we?
I know exactly how I'm going to make it work, and I know the person that's going to be affected by this will not be appreciative of it.
Me?
No. Someone's about to lose their free city, though.
Oh, cool.
So, Tristan, you said that someone was coming from something else. You mean that that heart thing, that big beating heart or whatever the heck it's called?
Yeah. It's,
That one?
Yep.
So did you do that, or does somebody else control it? Because I thought that there was a way that you could take control of it and make that not happen.
No, this is a I want to call it a wonder, but it's a landmark, so it's just a permanent thing.
It just is.
Right, but it's something you can. Oh, I see what you're saying. But I thought that was one of those that you actually capture. That not true?
It's not a capture thing. It's the amount of provinces you own around it. You need a minimum of 3.
Right, but that's
then you
to
get a
activate it or
benefit.
to deactivate it.
To gain its benefit. There is not an activate or
Right.
deactivate.
That's what I mean. To gain its benefit. Same idea. Wait, Brennan, can you go look at it? Do you see it on your map, Brennan? You know where it is?
Yeah, I know
You should
exactly.
be able
I know exactly where it is. It's right here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I'm not aware of any way to turn it off. It just does its thing.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought that there. Huh. Yeah, I thought there was a way to stop the thing, but I guess not.
No, it once it's there, it just goes, does its thing.
Yeah, so it's specifically designed to be something that you want as a vampire.
Right.
I mean, your throne already, your blood throne already does the transforming to sunless thing, but this would just help you out more.
Right. It would accelerate the process.
This
Interesting.
This
Yeah,
doesn't
I
feel very
could have swore that
accelerated.
there was a way to make it stop doing that. But clearly the answer to that is no. No, there is not.
And it's funnier that way.
That's true. It is pretty funny.
Yeah. Just not the ha-ha funny.
Right. Different kind of funny. Yeah. Not the kind you want funny, the other kind.
But there is some humor here.
That's very true. There really is.
You know, they could fix the disconnect, the constant disconnects. They could do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, they could, but then that would make it so they have to fix something different next time. And that's just the thing that they want to keep fixing.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. That makes sense, I guess, at some level, at somehow.
Yeah, it's the place we choose to sleep.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah. I certainly hope that nobody dies, because that would not make any sense. Would not make sense for anybody to die in this combat. What? What?
Something exciting happening?
Oh, I mean, I I can't even benefit off of this very well, but I guess for as long as I have these three provinces, I gain a
Something
additional
nice?
effect. Well, I need to cause the enemy to bleed, and every time I cause them to bleed, they have a 60% chance to suffer blood parasite.
Yeah, blood parasites. We like that.
That requires them to bleed, and I don't typically do that.
You don't
Well-
normally cause bleed,
Not normally.
but you could.
The city's empire gains this in combat. I just have that now.
Yeah. I mean, not that you want to pivot your whole build, but there are whole builds made around bleed. Like some decently strong ones as well.
Oh, sure. To be sure. Oh, we're doing a. I see. But we're doing a violence. I understand.
Oh, again?
What are the effects? Oh, there's so many effects going on here. The sunless and the blood parasite.
I mean, blood parasites also, they are a good thing, especially if you're like there are certain benefits they get from like the tomes that like a vampire would normally take.
This. Are you attacking or defending? You're attacking, aren't you?
I am attacking.
Okay.
Actually, I'm technically defending. They're the ones who came out to fight me. But then again, I was sieging. So take that as you will.
So you came to their door offering cookies and they attacked you for it. I'm trying to figure out who the quote enemy is for these effects. If it's you or them.
Well, one's going to be the parasite, the consumption, or from the
Right.
heart, because that's me. Then the sunless is the land itself.
No, but they're both coming from Blade Hollow. They're coming from the same place. So my point is, it says here, every turn, all enemy units with bleed have a 60% chance of suffering blood parasite. Great. Who is
That should be me.
who is the enemy here? Are you the enemy, or are the NPC the enemy?
It should be that. No, so do you see how there's two there? There's a two on that.
The
encampment.
two right next to it. Yeah.
We both have 3 provinces next to it. I'm trying to kill them for them.
Oh, that's strange.
The
So
origins
you're-
of this both have it.
So you are both the enemy?
Yes.
Interesting. Oh, speaking of those little buff things, Brennan, they're also they haven't done it yet, but there's also they talked about how that's gonna change, because right now, as you point out, it's not clear which is helpful and which is not helpful. But that's
Well,
something else that's supposed to be changing.
my complaint with the how do we want to say it? These modifiers, these conditions or whatever. My complaint with them is they never affect the enemy, like the NPCs, ever, ever. No, like if you're defending, the classic example, right? If you're defending a node that say its effect is, it strikes lightning at the attackers, right? For every other turn or whatever. If you are sitting on it, you are the defender, the NPC attacks you, the NPC should be getting hit by lightning every other turn or whatever the condition is. That's not how that works, ever. No matter the situation, the effect is always going to target the player. It never targets the NPC.
Right. Well, in the cases you're showing, but there are some that are benefits that you have. Like if you have a spell jammer.
Oh yeah, but so if you intentionally cast something, or you intentionally take some action that gives you one of these conditions, sure, it definitely targets the correct party. We'll say the correct side. But if there's just a neutral wonder somewhere, right, and the defender is supposed to get whatever benefit, and the attacker is supposed to get whatever consequence. That never happens. The way that it actually plays out is the NPC gets whatever benefit, and the player gets whatever disadvantage or damage or whatever.
Right. Which is not how it should work. I mean, so the way that they're going to change it, I mean, and it's not that it will change that behavior, because I think that's just how they made it. But it's going to change, like the colors will change, like the ones that are, the countdown ones especially. So like, instead of being a 1, which I always wondered, right, is the 1 mean it happens next round, which it does, because 0 wouldn't even appear. But it would actually, it's going to change to be like red, like the turn before it happens, that kind of thing, which I think is helpful.
Oh, sure. UI stuff is nice, but it's not, I mean, there are actual bugs here that need to be fixed, not painted a different color.
Yes.
I think that the enemy has a problem. A little bit.
No,
No?
they're fine.
They don't look like they're fine. In fact, most of them look like they're on fire. They don't look fine.
No. I solve See? Not on fire.
I'm surprised that they didn't actually wait. Do they have more casters, more range than melee, or not?
They have
They have
what?
more raid.
They have what? 2 melee and the rest range.
Okay, then that
it's
makes sense.
It's a 2-to-1. They have 2 melee, 4 range.
Yeah, because what's supposed to happen is if because they changed how the AI is supposed to work is if there's more range, then they wait for you to come in, which is what they did. But because I couldn't tell at the beginning whether there was, but they were just all standing there. But that's what they should do, is they should wait for you to come to them, because that makes more tactical sense.
Well, they should go up to the edge of the walls so that they can actually shoot,
True.
not just hang around behind the walls.
Right. But at least stay in cover, right? To stay back and utilize their rangeness.
Right. Their advantage.
Yes, exactly.
Are you suggesting? Well, one bug, and this is kind of funny. So they are fixing bugs, but they fixed a bug that I actually enjoyed taking advantage of. So now, if you cast, and sorry to change the topic a little bit, but now if you cast Raise Dead on a tower, you don't get skeletons for free. So sad.
Yes. I did notice that they changed that.
But that was one of my favorite things. I want skeletons from stone. Let's do it.
It was just they were built into the foundations.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. They were the ones who were lost in the construction.
Right. Well, you need stuff to fill. I mean, you need filler for the concrete. What do you want? Where else are you gonna
Actually,
get
you
it?
may as well use bones.
Right. See? Then you don't have to pay them. It's like a win. Win. I think that they're having a bad time, is I think what's happening here. I don't think that their casters like to get up in the kissy distance. I don't think they like that.
Oh, they don't?
No,
That must have been my bad.
they're not touchy like that, touchy-feely types. Not like that. No.
See? Not burning. Not burning.
Also,
Solution.
not moving. So there's.
Hey, I solved one thing, okay? I can't solve all of them.
You're all
I can't be expected to solve every problem.
right. You're all look. They were complaining about the burning. I solved the burning. Now they're complaining about something else. There's no winning here.
That's right. There is no winning.
Yeah. At this point, the enemy should really be surrendering, but that's cool. Continue the.
What do you mean?
Continue the charade. Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, nothing.
Don't you like their turn?
Yeah, their turn was great. Where they just stood there because they were all frozen. Yeah. Yeah. And they're touching.
Oh look, I'm getting blood maggots now.
Yeah. Well, in theory.
Blood maggots can be fun. Let them grow up to be big blood maggots, and then they're better.
They're not going to have the opportunity.
Oh no?
No. No. We're down to a dying enemy that's left. That will die on their turn, actually.
They get a turn.
Well,
Maybe, if they're good.
if they're good. And this is where we find out that they were not good.
That's right.
Let's see. Who's going to be here? You can be the commander of this, whatever this is. You can be that. For now,
I do need the money. So I'm gonna have to raise the city.
well, you know, these things happen. Yep. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
And I don't get to keep the blood maggots, do I?
No. Nope. No blood maggots for you.
That's disappointing.
Is it?
It is to me.
What are we doing over here? We're doing violence. I don't think I want that. I think I want that. I mean, I guess I could. I suppose. So let's move you three over here. You do that. I've received a trade proposal from who? Do we like... Are you killing the lion? Riot Inferno? Or are you friends with Riot Inferno?
Is he blue?
No. Pink.
Oh no, I'm not in any standing with him. I'm currently killing the person above me, though.
Yep, and you should do that. I highly encourage that. You should certainly do that. And keep doing it.
In fact, the person that in question has asked for a bond.
A ceasefire? Let's say no.
What do you mean? He has asked for a spirit bond. Wizard bond.
Oh, wizard bond, right? The first step. First step to being friends.
Is saying hello, and then backstabbing them.
Sure.
Is that how that works?
I don't remember anyone saying it's not how it worked.
Oh, is that a problem? No one said that? Hey, Tristan, that's not how it works.
Oh.
And it's fine. Works the way it is intended. How I intended.
Right? None of these are really useful. But sure. I've received a message. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So I have to make a choice, Sean. Should we go with the Iron Golem or should we go with the Tide Spirit?
I believe, I'm not sure if Tide Spirit was changed, but one of them was changed to be a magic fighter now. Is that a magic fighter or no?
The Tide Spirit is a fighter, yes.
No. There's a new type of the magic fighter that does magic damage. I don't think it is.
No.
What's the other choice again?
a iron golem.
I mean, iron golems are pretty awesome. I don't know. I think they're better than tide spirits. The tide spirits might have better resistance these days.
So here's the thing that I'm seeing. So an iron golem has more defense. It's 7 with 2 resistance. It has a 1 melee strike, which does 14 damage, right? Has 100 life.
Oh, there's above legend now. Okay. What?
Oh yeah. You guys didn't hear about that? Yeah, they all they do is gain 10 hit points, but they keep going up, and all they get is 10 hit points, and it takes a heck of a lot of XP. But that was another impact from the from the changing of the things.
Small problem.
XP.
With that.
Yeah.
Does this happen with summons as well?
Like permanent summons?
Yes.
Yes. To my knowledge.
Okay, good to know. Yep. That's all I need to know. Wyverns may become stronger.
Oh, sure. Over time, for sure.
Well,
if they keep gaining life, and they already have, like, what, the minimal life I had, mine was at 200. That's double any normal creature.
Oh, yeah, but
like,
the other creatures do it as well, though, so, you know.
Yeah, but that requires them to live long enough.
That's very true. Very true.
so Sean, I went with the Tide Spirit because it has more life. It doesn't have as much defense. So its defense is only 3. It does have more resistance, which is 5 instead of 2. But it has... So the one only has 1 attack that does 14. The Tide Spirit has 3 attacks, and one of them does 16, one of them does 24, and one of them does 8. So I think that there's just more utility in the...
Oh, sure. I mean, Tide Spirits are. I mean, it also would depend on what tomes you have, because you could have like the one that gives you a buff, you know, to constructs or to whatever, like Materium, whatever, you know.
That's true. That's true. A bounty. No, Why would I want to pick up a bounty on the other side of the world again?
It's exciting.
Please.
Then you get to explore the world, like they say. You know, explore the world, they say.
Right. Go meet new and interesting people and then kill them. They say. Yeah. Okay.
That is what they say.
Actually, these two landmarks paired really well with each other.
Yeah, sometimes they do that on purpose. Sometimes some landmarks will spawn next to each other because of that reason.
No, I don't think they were meant to spawn together in this regard. I just know the Crimson Crest has the Sunless L -5 happiness for the city per taken, with an addition to its -5 for having an extra province. But the Hero's Ground will provide extra stability per province. Adjacent.
Oh, nice.
So they counter each other?
Kind of. I've been trying to stay stable in my one town, and now I just am. Now that I removed a lot of the Sunless.
Nice.
Oh, and I think a quote-unquote unintended side effect of keeping your town happy is right now, if you have like your Whispering Stone assigned to your hometown to like help your stability, and then you pack up your town and then put it back down again, you have to reassign your Whispering Stone again to your town. So some things to keep in mind.
That seems less useful.
Right. Seems not as intended is what it seems like.
We could say that. I mean, sure. Oh.